Welcome back to the Meeple Marathon. Today we are taking a look at After the Empire. This is essentially the deluxe upgrade components. So this is the bigger box with included GameTrayz storage solution. The upgrade kit, this is actually much smaller than I thought it was going to be. There's supposedly 235 plastic miniatures in this little box. The Captain of the Guard, a little promo, and then the solo mode, which appears to just be a deck of cards. So, interesting choice of presentation for these. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look before we dive into the big box here. I just want to show you this box is essentially empty. This is, what was the standard box. I don't know if you're going to be able to get this in retail easily or not, or whether or not, but this is like the deluxe edition box. So if you are wanting the one with the GameTrayz included and it's going to fit everything, make sure you pick up the deluxe edition box. They look exactly the same though, as you can see, but there's like, almost like the length of my thumb. That's a good 1.5 inches right there, height difference. So same width and length, but about 1.5 inches to 2 inches taller for this guy here. So let's set this guy off to the side here, and we will take a look at what's inside this big empty box. From what I understand, you could not just get the GameTrayz. You had to get the, the bigger box. I could be wrong about that. All right. So, as with any large box, it's tricky to get the lid off of here. Okay. There's the lid off, and there's some GameTrayz. And that's it. Okay. Now, a lot of this game is boards and stuff. All right. Well, those are GameTrayz. I was expecting a little bit more, stuff for my cards, etc. Maybe I'm supposed to utilize the insert, which was okay in the base game, if I can remember it correctly, but pretty sure this is supposed to be for your resources and your people. So yeah, stay tuned. At the end of the video, we will fit everything in here so you guys can see how it all goes back into the box. All right, let's take a look at some of the upgrade kit here. All right, some very teeny tiny soldiers. All right, some wooden crowns, some teeny tiny blue soldiers. Here, green. I'm just gonna dump this all out here. Okay, we've got a couple cards. I think these are errata cards. I could be wrong though. Take a look at these real quick. Warning Fires, Tabernacle, Thieves Market, Quarry Dude, Quarry Dude, Abbess Gertrude, and Master Fletcher. Yeah, not 100%. Oh, exclusive cards. It says these are exclusive on the box. I should have read the front of the box. The sticker on the front of the box. I guess it really shouldn't matter what these these came in. Unfurl the banners and lead humbly. Most flags and least flags. All right. So yeah. I believe the green ones are the archers. I think the red are the enemies. There were some more colors than that. These are pretty tiny though. You guys can see some of the archers in my hand. They appear to all be the same pose. Now this upgrade kit wasn't too horribly expensive. I think it was like, you know, $20. It is a drastic improvement, however, the Axemen, from just the cubes. The cubes were very, what's the opposite of thematic? You've got some soldiers or spearmen. And then this, I believe, is the enemy. So yeah, the cubes functioned, but this is definitely more thematic. They're just teeny tiny little things. Yeah. All right. Then we've got some wooden. Is this supposed to be gold? I don't remember what this is supposed to represent. Anyways, some trackers here, victory point trackers, but this is probably what I am most excited about. These little cubish resources are very detailed. They're obviously, you know, all of this stuff has to be certain size because it's got to fit in the pre-existing form that they created for you. But there's some stone. This is probably got to be what, iron and wood. So these are just really cool. I may or may not put these into a vessel that doesn't necessarily store in the After Empires box, so I could use these for other games. You know, like the Great Wall used a lot of these same components and would be handy to have on hand. So yeah, these must be wood. Okay, so there's the upgrade kit. Let's kind of make some room here. The Captain of the Guard. This feels empty. Pretty sure it's just like 2 cards. Oh no, there's a guard in there. Okay, so he is. How quickly do you think we're going to lose track of him next to a spearman here? They are the same color, but there's the Captain of the Guard holding a sword. So, and there's only one of him. Okay, so this is going to be a card that I guess randomly comes up. He's going to cost 2 bread and 2 gold. Place the Captain mini down. Captain is a spearman with +1 archery and +1 melee. Okay. Does not need to be fed. Okay. I thought it was 2 cards. It's only 1. Very straightforward. So that's simple. Let's not lose that. And last but not least, we have the solo mode. So let's take a look at the little rule book they included here. All right. Set up a 2-player game. Give Ivar one of the 3 Ivar the Worst starting refugee cards face down at random. 1 set of player pieces and 1 secret objective face down. Additionally, block off 1 of each of the refugee and building action slots, so only 1 of each is available. Separate Ivar's action cards into deck 1 and deck 2, shown on the card front. Shuffle each deck face down. Set aside deck 2 for now. Ivar does not get a castle board or pieces, farms, troops, resources, refugees, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, this is one of the reasons why I really held on to the game. The game it's fun, but definitely is kind of meant to be multiplayer. And that's how it was designed. That was fine. And I was really considering getting rid of the game until they said, nope, we're coming out with upgraded pieces and a solo mode. So I've held on to this. I really haven't given this game much attention. So hopefully this solo mode kind of works out, because I really like the aspect of the, building up your castle, the whole tower defense aspect. These all appear to be the same, so what's the difference? His end game? Yep. Different end game. Okay. So there's probably varying levels of how much he scores, which makes him harder. And then a whole bunch of these cards. They said there's going to be a 1 deck and a 2 deck. There's the ones. So yeah, Obviously, this all means something, but this gives you somebody to play against. So we're certainly going to check it out. We're certainly going to post some coverage of it on the channel, and we'll see how this goes. All right. So right about now, I'm going to, through the magic of editing, show you what everything looked like in the box, and then I'll do an exclusive reboxing video so everybody can see where everything goes. All right. So let's take all this mess and make it look nice. All right. So here you can see we have got everything into the storage trays. At first I thought that, oh, I'll split everything in half, put half in one side, half in the other. That way, if I'm playing with people across the table from me, they can each have one near them. But that didn't work out. There's just way too many components that need to have their own space. And when I guess you could like mix up the blues and the green workers and some of these types of resources and make it work. But for everything to have its own slot, this is how it would go. And you could even see that like the little flame and bloody sword tokens and the shields and the hourglass, those kind of had to share a spot. But I did have enough room to put individual swords and 3 swords, individual archers and 3 archer tokens there. Not 100% sure if I'm still going to need all this stuff, but the only thing that I kind of left in the old box were the, I'll show you, all these wooden cubes. So, and I actually have something I can do with them. An astute observer, however, may realize that something is missing from this GameTrayz storage solution. And that, in fact, is each of the individual player components. So there's 4 player colors. Each one comes with their own set of little worker meeples, a scoring or goal tracker, as well as stuff to flip over to say whether your sides of the wall have been fed. Those actually don't fit in here. It's quite disappointing. And I'll show you guys in my full reboxing video what I have done to rectify that solution. It was a product that I did have to purchase, I already had on me, and I use in a lot of my storage solutions. So if you are interested in what that 1 item, or technically 4 items, you would need to purchase to make this all work, join me in my next video where I go over an entire reboxing of the deluxe edition of After the Empire. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more videos in the future, please consider subscribing to the channel. Once again, thanks for watching. Have a great day.